In the first 30 seconds of this chilling investigation, we will explore the terrifying wave of new Pennywise sightings that have shaken the internet, analyze disturbing videos shared by frightened witnesses, uncover bizarre patterns linking the clown to abandoned sewers across the country, examine the strange psychological effects reported by people who claim to have seen glowing yellow eyes in the dark, and reveal a shocking final theory that may change everything you thought you knew about Pennywise and the twisted force that may still be lurking beneath our world, waiting for the perfect moment to rise again. As the story begins, the uncomfortable tension builds with an unsettling description of the sudden increase in anonymous reports, each more unexplainable than the last, creating a spiraling sense of dread as internet forums fill with frantic posts from users who insist that something ancient and hungry has awakened once more, returning in a form that appears distorted, unpredictable, and far more dangerous than ever before, making the public question whether Pennywise was truly defeated or if its malicious existence has simply adapted to a world constantly watched by cameras and screens. What started as harmless viral clown hoaxes evolved into a disturbing digital pattern when multiple unrelated witnesses across different states uploaded blurry late-night footage showing a pale figure standing motionless near sewer openings, its posture unnatural and its shadow stretching far beyond what any normal body could produce, vibrating with an almost imperceptible flicker that many viewers described as a glitch in reality itself, a horrifying sign that the creature might be slipping between dimensions, feeding on fear generated by collective attention, and growing stronger with each viral repost. Online investigators soon noticed a terrifying consistency between sightings, including the presence of red balloons left in places where no one had been seen entering or exiting. Balloons so unnaturally shiny and perfectly inflated that they looked more like living organs than party decorations, as if they pulsed quietly with an internal heartbeat that viewers swore they could almost hear when the footage was slowed down and enhanced by amateur analysts obsessed with uncovering the truth behind the phenomenon. The internet's panic intensified when a shaky livestream captured the figure moving with inhuman smoothness, gliding across a dimly lit street without footsteps, without sound, without any physical movement that matched how quickly it crossed the frame, leaving viewers paralyzed as they tried to understand how something so familiar yet so impossibly wrong could exist in a world governed by the laws of physics, accelerating theories that Pennywise may not be returning in its original form but instead evolving into a manifestation shaped by collective fear, becoming a digital age monster that thrives on attention and multiplies each time a viewer presses play. As more clips surfaced, psychologists noticed an eerie pattern. People who watched the footage repeatedly reported strange dreams filled with swirling colors, distant laughter echoing through endless tunnels, and a suffocating sense of being watched from the corner of the room even when no one else was there. A psychological imprint that spread like a contagion, making experts question whether the creature's power now extends beyond physical presence and into the subconscious minds of those who merely witness its image through a screen. One particularly disturbing incident involved a teenage boy who claimed he saw a reflection behind him in the mirror after watching a compilation of the sightings. A warped, elongated grin stretching behind his shoulder before vanishing in less than a second, leaving him trembling as he insisted that the reflection did not match his body's position and that he felt an overwhelming pressure in his chest as if something was trying to crawl through the surface of the glass to reach him, a claim that sparked a new wave of fear across social media. Investigators tracked the earliest reported sighting to an abandoned drainage tunnel network on the outskirts of a small town, where locals avoided the woods due to a strange humming sound that intensified at night, a vibration deep enough to rattle bones and echo in the stomach like a silent growl, causing many to believe that something was not just hiding underground but actively moving, expanding and testing the boundaries between its world and ours, waiting for a moment of mass vulnerability. The deeper researchers dug, the more alarming connections they found between historic disappearances, unexplained auditory hallucinations, and sudden bursts of electromagnetic interference around sewer systems in multiple cities, creating a horrifying timeline suggesting that Pennywise might never have truly died but instead retreated, mutated, and adapted using the internet's obsession with fear to rebuild its strength in an age where horror spreads faster than ever before. As the story reaches its climax, a chilling theory emerges. Pennywise may not be returning at all, because Pennywise may have never left. Instead, it may have transformed into a parasitic consciousness feeding on fear transmitted through screens, no longer limited to physical form but capable of manifesting wherever human imagination opens the door, making every viewer a potential target. Every reflection, a possible gateway, and every late-night shadow an opportunity for the creature to take shape again. If this theory is true, then the sightings are not random at all, but carefully constructed signals from something that once needs to be seen, because visibility is power, fear is fuel, and the more attention it receives, the more real it becomes, bringing us dangerously close to a future where Pennywise no longer lurks beneath Derry, but roams freely across the digital world, feeding on millions simultaneously and growing into a nightmare far beyond anything its victims have previously known. As this terrifying investigation concludes, the final warning is clear and unsettling. If you ever see a red balloon drifting where it shouldn't be, or catch a glimpse of a pale face in the corner of your screen, or feel the sudden urge to turn around even when you know you are alone, remember that fear is an invitation, and Pennywise is always listening, always watching, always waiting for the moment you let your guard down just long enough for the nightmare to return. If you enjoyed this chilling breakdown, make sure to subscribe, comment, and share this video to help the channel grow and to keep the investigation alive, because the more we uncover, the safer we might be from whatever is rising once again from the darkness beneath our world.